Hey there, guys. It's Darwin. Not with a review, but a beer talk. I have multiple questions. One is the first question is what you guys would like to see me review for my birthday. My birthday is coming up on Tuesday, and I obviously want to enjoy a great brew. And so we have Barrel Aged Imperial Biscotti, Sticky Monkey from Ferguson Walker, two awesome brews, and I've never had the either. So post in the comments what you'd like to see me review. And so other than that, I want to talk about beer snobbery and beer spitting. And so those are two questions. And so first of all, about beer snobbery, I actually saw this actually came up in my head because I was watching a commercial at a bar, and there's this guy with a Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel Air, that kind of sweater look, tied around his neck, and he had wine teeth, and he's like sniffing a wine very aggressively at a tailgate at a football game, and two people were like looking at him like, what's happening? And all of a sudden from the heavens, a cider drops down on the table, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll take that cider instead of your wine that you're trying to suggest to us. And obviously, I guess public sentiment is that wine is not cool, snobbery is not cool, and you'd rather drink a macro garbage cider. So what is your opinion about the comparison of wine snobbery to craft snobbery? To me, wine and beer are great things. You like good wine, you like good beer. I think either thing can be perverted to the sense where it's no longer cool, in the sense you're like, bashing someone for drinking the beer they like or whatever. Like, if someone wants to ask you if they recommend a beer, if you want to recommend beer, recommend a beer. Try to use your knowledge to a good sense and don't be, a horrible person about it. It's quite simple. Enjoy what you like. And if people are going to go out of their way to ask you about your knowledge and suggest something, then use it. Don't be, like, oh, well, like do something like that. The commercial to me was not very offensive. The person was just enjoying a wine, try to recommend to someone, and somehow the public views that as, wine snobbery. I don't think that's a bad thing. Craft beer snobbery is not a bad thing. You enjoy what you like and you want to recommend to people. It is what it is. Just don't be horrible about it. And the other thing I actually want to talk about was wine spitting is a thing. If you watch the film Sideways, you'll notice, what is it, Paul Giamatti? Yeah, Paul Giamatti. He takes a whole bucket of the spit bucket from wine and tries to chug it because he's out of his mind in that scene. And I actually post that scene in the hopefully if I can find it on YouTube, I'll post it on the bottom. But if you go to Napa or some kind of wine places, there are spit buckets because you're drinking a 12 to 14% alcoholic beverage. Some of these wineries in the middle of nowhere, and you prefer if people were not driving drunk, and you just don't want people drinking that much wine, that high percentage of a alcoholic beverage, and just get completely drunk. So I like the idea of in the end, I like beer for taste. The alcoholic effect of that is a side effect. I can drink garbage, and I've done that tonight. I was celebrating my birthday tonight. I was drinking PBR and whatever. If you want to drink, you can drink, and just if you want to enjoy alcoholic beverage, it is what it is. But with craft beer, I noticed that's not a thing. If you go to a craft beer festival, there are no spit buckets, and I'd imagine some people maybe don't want to get completely wasted. I mean, we're talking about towards 14%, 12 to 14% beers. And I like the idea that, people should be allowed to do that. I imagine that craft beer people, most of them, would say that's completely snobbery. Wine is so snobby, and craft beer, we're better than that. We drink what we drink, And I think that's not right. I mean, to me, wine is great, beer is great, appreciate it for what it is, and offer people options. Wine offers the option of, not swallowing and spitting it out. And beer should do that. Some people maybe want to be relatively sober. Maybe they don't want to be completely wasted. Maybe they just want to drink and taste a lot of beers. And for me, again, taste is really where I like craft beer. And so that's awesome. So let me know what you guys think about the opinion about beer spitting and all that good stuff. And the third thing is about EBF, Extreme Beer Festival. I could not recommend you guys to get tickets to EBF. They went on sale today. And that is, I try to look at some beer festival lists no matter where they are, and I've never seen a better one than EBF. You can tell me if there's a better one. I went this year. There's Funky Buddha, there's Topping Alive, Treehouse, New England Beer Company, Crooked Stave, Firestone Walker. I'm just trying to think of all the beer breweries that were so good. They're incredible. Topping Alive produces at the beer festival had King Sue and Morning Delight. And those are the top two of the top three beers I've ever had. Double Sunshine's up there. It's for the top three. And I've had 1,200 beers. And so Top and Goliath makes two of the best. And they are so limited. It's so hard to get. You probably, if you guys beer trade, you probably know how hard it is to get Top and Goliath beers. And Top and Goliath is confirmed for 2014 March EBF. Get your tickets, please. It is an incredible beer festival. I recommend you guys fly there. I mean, if you got like crap beer that much, if you're on the East Coast, drive there. I'm gonna drive there. Boston's an awesome city. It's a super well-run event. Go to EBF. I highly recommend it. Until next time, guys. Answer my questions if you guys really care about what I think about my beer talk. If you guys have any opinions, please, and answer this question, obviously. And I'll be drinking. I'm actually drinking Treehouse Curiosity 8. I just reviewed it. Oh, God. I mean, I guess I was drinking a lot of garbage tonight. I drank some PBR and stuff, but I also drank Lagunitas and Stone IPA. But they're not even close. Like, it's just like different worlds. They're almost like different styles. I would argue they're different styles. Oh my God. It's just a rush of mangoes, passion fruit. It's a longing kind of like tropical kind of experience. And there's that chewiness of like, that like, I don't know if it's yeast or the malt. It's just so gorgeous. I'm gonna geek out about this beer, and I just wanted to keep drinking it. So, until next time, guys, cheers later.